bottom of the
Yeah,
barrel.
$8. $7.99. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, it feels cheap.
It looks very cheap. It almost looks like this one is inside.
Yo, give me like 20 minutes or so and I'll be back, and I'm down to do whatever you want.
I don't know. We can talk about it when you come back. I'll watch some videos and eat a snack.
Sounds good, Jim.
So almost 3 times the price, but still $22 for a set of 10 decent screwdrivers.
Right.
Not a bad price. We've got the Doyles. Doyle rules. We'll find out.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
We're comparing those to these Klein tools. Packaging isn't great, but you know, we can't judge a book by its packaging.
That's literally this test, though. First of all, they copied them.
Oh yeah.
Twice as much money for those?
Yeah, I don't see
I'm
it.
not with it.
Let's move on to our most expensive grouping. So a while back, Harbor Freight released their Icon line, and it's pretty much like a Snap-on copy job. This is sort of like the quintessential nice screwdriver. I gotta tell you, I feel a little bit bad about what we're gonna do to these things. All right, Jerry. Well, now that we've opened all the boxes and touched all the drivers, before we move on to trying to drive any screws with these, I want to see these all have their different coatings.
Yeah.
Let's hit them with a file real quick and see if we can tell any differences. All right, for the first test, we're just gonna hit each of these things with a file and see if we can tell any difference in the durability or the hardness of the coating on each driver. Nice. We'll start at the top of the range, see what happens with a Snap-on. Just one good.
Well, you filed it, that's for sure.
Sure did.
A little scuff mark,
A little scuff mark,
but
just
nothing,
gives a little character.
but nothing crazy.
Doesn't seem to have gone through the coating or anything.
No.
Now let's see how the Icon holds up. This might be doing better.
Right.
I don't know, it looks like a little more damage going on the Snap-on. Honestly, I think the Icon takes the cake there. Now let's
Okay.
move down the range a little bit, see how the Klein versus Doyle fare. Similar results to, I'd say, both the Snap-on and the Icon. Now let's see about the Klein. Ooh, this feels a little different, sounds a little worse.
Ooh, okay.
You really don't like that much?
But when you do it, it hurts. Okay, all right, you've done it.
And it feels softer, but it's really not doing much more damage.
No, I think it's probably
looks about the same.
But that one gets an F- for stop.
We've got the Huskies, $22 set of screwdrivers. It feels softer. It seems to be damaging pretty easily. I'd say so far that's been the worst. Now let's see, this is coated, I would say.
You can really see the chunks of metal coming off that.
Yeah, and I mean, it feels soft. Honestly, I think I might still put the Husky in last place. I would put these in the same category. These probably, as a 3-pack, did the best. I mean, it's a little bit subjective, but I'd say I feel pretty good about the coating on these.
Right.
Now, let's get a little bit more into what these things are meant for. Let's drive a bunch of screws with these things and see how they hold up after doing a bunch of screws. To drive a bunch of screws with these, it's either going to be a workout for us, or we should cut them and put them in a drill.
Let's cut them and show some Sparky footage.
All right, so a big way that screwdrivers can fail is by rounding off. So to figure out which one of these is the best and the worst and everything in between, we're gonna drive a bunch of screws into this wood, then we're gonna try to take them out.
We'll start with the old Harbor Freight.
The Pittsburgh. Now, Jerry, it's time to do one of my favorite things. Freaking screw it, dude.
Drilling some screws. Here we go. Oops.
You're not getting them all the way in anymore. There's no more tit. If we look closely, we can see there ain't much left. Well, now let's put it up against that Husky and see who wins. Let's see if it can do more than 13.
Got a little bit of twist in there. Pretty dang good.
Still driving screws. This handily beats the Pittsburgh. But, you know, this is only a $22 set, so as we keep going, they should get even better, you'd think. We got the Doyle out of a $25 set from Harbor Freight. It's got some wear for sure. The flutes have twisted a tiny bit. Let's see if we can pull them out.
Do you guys do this? Do you wet it?
You do that?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
That's still a totally usable screwdriver.
Yeah,
So
also-
far as we move up with price, we move up with quality.
But now we have the Klein.
Oh, that thing looks good.
It's definitely feeling worse.
That seemed honestly kind of like the least fun one yet. It's still a totally usable screwdriver.
The Doyle looks pretty good compared to it.
They're really close.
Close, right?
I'd probably go with the Doyle. Doyle does rule! Now let's move on to the expensivest category. How they're gonna look after 50 screws in, 50 screws out.
Not a problem.
Not bad. That's a usable bit.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's test this snap-on.
You gave the snap-on such a tiny tip. Oh, you what the I mean,
Holy Yeah,
Second,
these flutes
probably.
are twisted, and that ain't gonna get any better.
I think that one looks pretty bad.
It does, it looks beat up. I mean, I don't know, man. I think Snap-on might be resting on their laurels. 2 out of 3 have compared very well, if not better, to what they tell you to compare it to. Honestly, Harbor Freight's doing pretty well in my book. Thus far, for me, Icon's in the lead. Okay, for our next test, Jerry's gonna throw a weight on the handle and turn the screw with a torque wrench and see how much torque it takes before either the screwdriver breaks, the screw breaks, or it just skips over to the next one.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's see how this Pittsburgh grips the tip. Oh, very, very poorly. Yeah, she's fully twisted. 7 foot-pounds twisted that tip. Really just a savage.
Holy crap.
Well, it can only get better from here.
Let's see if the Husky can fare a little bit better.
Oh, and there she goes, starting to jump. All right, what'd you get to?
8.3.
You got a little twist on the tip there, but it didn't break. Still a usable screwdriver.
Better than Harbor Freight?
Yeah, much better. Husky wins again.
Now we loaded up the old Doyle.
See how she does.
6, 7, 8, 8.5.
Okay, well, that means that had a little bit better grip in there.
Dude, this looks great.
That is a usable screwdriver for sure.
Right.
Let's see if the Klein does any better.
8.8, 8.8, just kicking up.
Kicking up, 8.8. What did the last one get? 8.5?
Yeah.
Tiny bit of twist. I mean, tiny.
Now remember, the Kleins are twice as much as the Doyles. Because of that, I'm just gonna factor in the price, and I gotta say
Yeah.
Doyle wins.
I'm with you.
Yep.
Okay, now we've got the Icon.
7, 8.5.
Oh, same as the last one. Did that twist? Yeah, that's a twisted driver bit.
Oh wow.
Now I'm really interested to see how the snap-on.
I cannot wait for the snap-on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.7. No way. No way. It broke off.
It broke immediately.
Are you kidding me?
The only other one that broke was the Pittsburgh. So then between our winners, what would you take? You got the twist on the Icon, you got a little bit of twist and wear on the Husky, and just a slight twist on the Doyle.
I think
Doyle,
takes
100%.
it. Yeah.
25 bucks.
Right.
Even more durable than the Icon in this test, which
Yeah.
for half the price.
I know, it's pretty good. Press here. We have a nice little setup to where this ram will push down on the hand.
Break. Broken at the handle because she don't got no full frickin' tang. Kind of figured the tip would break. Sort of impressed that it didn't. All right, Husky, what do you got for me? Ooh, we're at 100 PSI right there. Well, that definitely beats the Pittsburgh.
100%.
Still intact.
Still intact. You can still use this.
Okay, up next is the Doyle.
I feel like you should have this face mask on
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
before I do.
And I think it just bent enough to pop out. It's Klein time, baby. We better break it pretty good. Oh, that's a lot of bend. Hey! Was that a break? We broke!
We got a double
break!
Double break!
And south of 100.
Whoa!
Klein, you fools! You've been bested by Harbor Freight.
And now for the Icon. Push her down.
Bend for me, baby, bend! Ah! Clean break.
Oh, it didn't
At a
break.
pretty thick part.
Now we got to see.
Will the snap on? Snap on.
Can I hold the camera and you say it?
Will the snap on? Snap off.
If the last test is any indicator, I think this thing's gonna break. 75. Oh boy, coming up on 100. That's a bendy. That's a pass.
That's a pass.
So it beat the Icon for the first time, I guess.
I guess it has. Okay, so here are 3 champions.
Yep. I'm going Doyle. They're
what's
red. You get to say Doyle to keep set are meant to be hammered.
That's right. Pump that screwdriver. Holy crap. Yeah, so now we have a little hook. We're way calmer than we should be. Okay, well that was exciting.
Yeah, we've added a slight safety modification. She's just bending at the middle. Okay, that got shorter. So this failed kind of two ways. It broke at the handle, and the shaft of the driver drove into the handle, which isn't really what you want. But not a spectacular.
This you can't do jack diddly with.
Icon. Let's see how she breaks.
Oh my goodness! What is with you?
What do you think? Is the snap-on going to do better?
I mean, I don't know. It did better last time. I feel like they all did pretty terrible. We got two that
The shaft.
what tool will you spend your hard-earned money on that goes in your toolbox?
Got the Doyle. Doyle. I'm going Doyle. Doyle rules. Doyle does rule. Doyle rules, dude. I honestly hadn't even heard of this brand from Harbor Freight, and these throughout the testing today, honestly, I would say did the best. So I think we're pretty much in agreement here.
Yeah.
The overall winner, Doyle. So, Jared, is expensive more better?
No way, Jose.
No.
Nope, not even close.
I'm happy that we did this. I think it's a fun little thing, checking what Harbor Freight tells us to compare to.
Right.
Maybe we'll do.
Is this a riddle? Is this a riddle?
Police, open up! What do you want? We just want to talk. You have a warrant? No, but just come outside. We want to talk with you. I don't want to talk. How many of you are there? There's 2 of us, sir. Go then, talk to each other. Police, open up!
Welcome back to Fox Recaps. Today I'm going to explain the movie Beta Test, released in the year 2015. The movie begins with an interview of Andrew Kincaid, the CEO of global game developer Sentinel, the world's most rapidly growing video game company. Kincaid recently made headlines against the preservation of the right to bear arms. He believes that gun ownership in the US is an obsolete tradition which can't protect Americans. Hence, he has proposed a solution to contain
Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today
This is an $80,000 Tesla, and today I'm gonna steal it with this $20 gadget. But to even get my hands on this thing, I had to take a journey into the dark underbelly of car hacking. But today we're gonna figure out how easy it really is for thieves to hack into your car. Let's go.
Thanks to Amaze for sponsoring today's video. My name's Jeremiah Burton. Giving you the chance to win this car is my business. I'm out here at the Peterson Museum in LA to give y'all the exciting news that the good folks over at Amaze are giving you the chance to iconic Shelby Cobra, designed by the legend Carroll Shelby himself. You ever heard of him? It's got a 7.3-liter Ford Godzilla V8 engine, a 5-speed manual, and slithers down the road with a striking 650 horsepower. Not to mention, if you win this, you get to pick whatever rootin' tootin' beautiful color you want. And to top off this happy sandwich, donations benefit the Peterson Automotive Museum. That's where I'm at right now, a nonprofit that preserves automotive history and its impact on the world. They work with underserved communities, boast educational programs, Donut 20.
So I've been seeing a lot of in stealing cars, more common. So if these thieves play, it sends a radio signal to your car, but that radio signal can also be read by other devices. It's just actually you could play it. Let me steal a car. And if not, I'll just and see if it'll actually go. So I'm gonna buy it and see if it'll actually let me steal a car. Back to Amazon software, and I think I got it figured out. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is open up a new session, and I'm gonna set my frequency at 315 megahertz. Now that's important because that is what every key fob in the United States transmits at. I'll do a start right here, and now this device right here is looking for frequencies in the 315 megahertz range. Now what I can do is I can take my key fob, hit unlock, and this device now picks up that signal. And what I can do is I can save that signal, and if you look at it, this is the actual signal, that actual code that's used to unlock my Catfish Camaro. What I can do is I can play back that same code without this key fob and unlock my car. Well, let's go see if it works. Okay, so I'm outside here next to my Catfish. We got the Catfish door, it's locked, can't get in. But I have the code here saved on my computer, and fingers crossed, all I need to do is just hit play, it'll play that code and open the door. Let's see. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Stop.
I'm back. Hello.
Save it. Take 2. Here we
Hi.
go. Okay, what the Not doing it. Okay, third time's a charm. Of course it doesn't work off the jump. That would be too easy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did it work? Hey! There it goes. Heck yeah. Okay, so that was pretty neat, but that's me breaking into my own car. What if I break into someone else's car? James is over there. He's in a meeting. He's a little preoccupied. Let's see if I can get into his stuff. Don't need those. Hey, James. I got something to show you. Go ahead, pull on that handle. Make sure it's locked. It's locked. Great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna unlock it. Yeah. All right, so what I did is I took your key fob and I'm using this hack. Okay, but here's the problem with replay attacks. This would never work in a real life situation, and that's because 99% of cars use something called rolling code. Every time you press the button to lock or unlock your car, the code changes. So the code I captured with this device will no longer work. Sorry, bad guys. Guess you're just gonna have to use a brick. You can see here, this code is different from this code. Once that code gets played, I can no longer use it. See these guys? These are different codes. They look different. See those two right there? That's like a fish.
What were you up to, Ben?
A pig. But there's an even bigger problem. I can break into the car, but I can't start it.
Wait, what happened?
Haven't hopped onto anything yet.
Did you have anything in mind? Did you have anything?
We could do more Overwatch. We have Phasmo. There's 7 days.
I want to wait for Shay to get home because she likes Phasmo, so if we're gonna play it, might as well wait for sure.
Yeah, plus it's probably better when it's dark anyway.
Yeah. Phasmo would work. 7 days might work. You can see if Kabofo wants to do some. Is Warframe multiplayer now?
Warframe? You mean crossplay?
Yeah.
Time has come for a first public crossplay test between Xbox and PC users. The post aims to inform you about what you can do. While it's active, PC and Xbox players may see a new option appearing in their settings called cross-platform play. Right now, it's on, but there's no dojo, conclave, friend, trading, or voice chat support yet. This was posted September 29th. They say it is not out. It is an active test, and they don't give a date for when the test ends, so I'm not sure how long that was up, or if it's still up. I don't know. If you want to do some Warframe, I would be down to help you grind some stuff out.
I mean, there is a new Killing Floor update too. You could always download the mod to make Elden Ring 2 player.
It's already 2-player, but I know what you mean.
No. It scales the difficulty and actually makes it like a co-op game.
Where would we get that next? This mod?
I'm pretty sure it's on. It's like one of the bigger ones on Nexus mods. I mean, that's not just jump on it, but that would be something that's on the thing. We can.
No, I'm seeing what we would need to do for that if it's easier.
I'm pretty sure it's an easy mod. It's one of the first mods that they cleared. They did a whole article about how they were okay with people using it.
Oh.
It was a while ago though. That's on Apex. We can always do 2-player on Apex.
I don't even know if I have that downloaded still, to be honest.
Oof.
We never played it. Yeah, no, seamless co-op is literally the most popular. Overhaul the co-op aspect. Requirements, no known dependencies.
See, unlike old caveman cars that use a key,
Respawn in the same world. Defeating enemy bosses no longer sends cooperators home. Restricted multiplayer zones are now open. And what, you just go online on normal? Like, is there anything? No mod prevents you from connecting to the matchmaking servers. Uses save files different to the non-modded game. Easy anti-cheat is not active when using the mod. There's no way to get banned using this mod unless you modify it with the intent of connecting to vanilla players. Installation. Literally just download it, dump it into your common Elden Ring game thing, and then you edit the INI file to set your co-op password. And then you have to launch the mod using its own .exe. That actually sounds pretty fucking easy, to be honest. How big is the disk? 633 kilobytes?
Oh, sick. Best prices in USA from developer, high quality, tested on more 200 cars, worldwide free shipping, keyless repeaters. Let's see how much these things cost. $15,000? What, is this guy out of his freaking mind? You can't afford that. Let's see if the guy will let me borrow one.
So I messaged Evan to see if we could borrow one, but I didn't get a response. So if buying one isn't an option, what about building one? So I started doing some more research, and it turns out all I have to do is build a custom radio device
Dangerous, it's off Nexus mod, shut up.
125 kilohertz wake-up signal from the car, upsample and retransmit that at 2.5 gigahertz to the key, receive the 350 megahertz encoded response, upsample that to 2.5 gigahertz, transmit it back to the car, receive the next coded response in the sequence before the 100.
Yeah, I could literally just install it right now if you wanted to.
Way harder than I thought.
Wait, what?
And I already have it downloaded. I could install it if you wanted.
I mean, if we're actually gonna play it, if not, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, part of me wants to go back to Pokemon.
That's up to you. It's not like I ever really stopped playing Elden Ring, though, to be honest, too.
Yeah.
It's not like I won't play it. Dude, I literally started like an Alex Louise Armstrong character. Like, I've done some stupid shit in this game so far. Like,
I think it'd be pretty cool to make like dual sets. It'd be kind of cool, I thought.
Did you want to start a new character for it, or like continue with an old?
I assumed we'd have to start a new character.
I'd be down either way. If you wanted, I could be sword and board up front while you pelt things from behind with magic. I can be tank roll. That's what I used to do for Keebler and Dark Souls.
But also, we could also do the same thing on Skyrim.
You can? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Which Skyrim?
Skyrim?
Just the regular one, not the.
Well, I don't know. I don't know which one specifically, but I know there are mods to make it multiplayer, right? They're pretty popular. I don't think it's just Elden Ring. I think there's a lot of. Pretty sure you have to have an existing character on for the other one though, for Skyrim. What about Dead Island? Is Dead Island co-op?
Yeah.
Is it?
If the servers are still active, yeah. There's fucking up to 5 players in Skyrim. Huh. Skyrim Together Reborn.
Is that cool? It depends. If it scales it, it's cool. If not, then it's just easy.
Oh. Doesn't look like it's on Nexus mods. I don't even know where to get it.
At this point, I've spent literal weeks trying to figure this out, and I haven't gotten any closer.
Here it is, Tamriel Online.
So many hours just
Let's see if it's any good.
Fail. I'm not a failure. I gotta get to stealing the car, or else this video is gonna suck. Luckily for me, I found this really smart guy, smarter than me. His name's Sultan. So Sultan is a security researcher who hacks into stuff to expose vulnerabilities. And I actually came across him in a news article while I was researching this video. He discovered a new kind of
yeah, this one has other requirements, like you'd have to download a few different things for Skyrim.
Right now from Canada to show me how it's done.
And it's got some mixed reviews.
The day he got here, I got mega diarrhea. So Justin took over for me. Don't eat ceviche.
It looks fun, like we could try it eventually, but it would take some prep work.
He discovered a huge vulnerability in keyless entry technology.
Wait, what happened? Sorry?
This one, you have to install like 3 different mods. You have to run it with like SKSE or some shit.
Oh, fuck that. Listen, I'm down to do maybe some Elden Ring. I'm down to do
the
some
Elden Ring looks like it'd be really quick and easy.
I'm also down for some Dead Island. I've been hungering to play that game for a while.
I'm fine with that. Fun.
I'm also down to do some what do you call it? What's that game? What's the zombies? The other zombie one.
Killing Floor. I don't know. I have Dead Island Definitive Edition. It's even still downloaded. It's such a small game. I never bothered deleting it.
I have Definitive Edition too.
Yeah.
That's all the DLCs, right?
You should be.
sure. Fuck it. Let's. You know what? Let's play for a little bit. Are you down? You down for a fucking your game? Yeah.
Dead Island? Sure.
Listen, only if you're down. It's an old game. I'm not gonna force you to play an old game.
Dude, I still had it downloaded. Like,
Having it downloaded is not the same as I'm willing to play it and enjoy it.
let's put it this way: I'm like hurting for space. Anything that's still installed is something I play.
Okay, so I'm down to start a fucking Dead Island playthrough. I enjoyed the
Like
first one.
Star Wars Starfighter, even I've done that. Fucking Jedi Academy is still there. Stick of Truth.
And we can just play through the whole game like co-op, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the servers are still active.
You want to check it before I switch everything over? Let's check it.
Sure.
So our cat broke the TV yesterday, and we had to go buy a new one. And there happened to be one on the clearance section. It was a 4K, about twice the size of our old one. And it was gonna be for the price you'd pay for the cheaper one. So now I have this big 4K TV, and like watching shit on it is like night and day difference.
Right. No, upgrading that much can be drastic.
The Overwatch became a whole new game.
Okay, so the only stipulation I can see here for Dead Island is that the other person has to have the definitive edition or you have to have the same type of copy. According to this article on Steam, there's no servers involved. One person hosts the game and the other person joins it. Direct connection multiplayer, not server, according to this.
Alright, let's go. I'm down.
Okay. Do you want me to start a new character or just join you with one?
Let's just start a new one because I don't have I used to play it on the Xbox, so I don't have any characters on this.
I hear you, and my characters are gods. They have way more perk points than they should. There's ways to break this game in-game and out of game. And all of my other characters are broken. So then we would want, I think, to start a new game.
Hold on, I'm trying to switch it from one screen to the other. It's not letting me.
I'm turning my voice chat off because we don't need it. Oh, never mind. I have a level 7 Logan, but oh no, he's got a ridiculous amount of money. Never mind.
Oh, Mao.
I gotta start a character at that. Hold on. Which person do you like to go?
Let me figure out my screenshot real quick.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, this is ass. How do I pick which screen to launch it off of? I think it might be a no-go for right now, so I can figure out why I can't switch it from one screen to the other.
Guy just says set it to windowed mode and drag it.
I did, it doesn't work. It wants to default to a window.
Weird.
Just put a pin on it and I'll figure this out.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sag. I'm Sag. Pokemon?
Still drop the Elden Ring thing if you want. That seems really simple.
Alright, I'll download it too tonight.
Download what?
The seamless co-op for Elden Ring. It's not gonna get you banned at all, so it sounds like it could be really fun. Browse my local files, Elden Ring, game.
Cyberpunk or Pokemon, bud?
I think you should finish Cyberpunk.
Say fuck Pokemon? Alright, let's go. I'm not going after the main story yet. I'm still doing the all the side shit, and it's taking forever.
Right.
Like Ben's usually pretty good about people in the background, and then Shiro's right like, oh, that makes sense. I love you.
Okay, so according to this, you don't even have to like stop playing Elden Ring. If you want to use this mod, you launch it from the .exe they give you.
Yeah.
And if you want to use regular, you just launch it from Steam.
Okay. If you're dead set on this, we could do it right now. Let me just. How big is the mod?
600 and something kilobytes.
Access mods. It sounds like you kind of want to do this.
What
Sounds pretty lit.
The
Not gonna lie.
co-op one?
Seamless co-op, yeah. So it says extract the package you downloaded and move the files to your Elden Ring folder.
And then I could choose it. I can open it. It has two different exe files to open it, right?
Yeah, I heard about it. You can freaking just do whatever you do together. It doesn't kick you like the other ring does.
Seamless co-op. And then this. Oh no, I'm gonna run it out of it. No, what are you
This
doing?
freaking car is so slow. There's a lot of bombs too.
I'm gonna run it into that bullshit. Hold on.
Elden Ring save, backup tool, seamless co-op.